Hello and welcome. It's the WNBA here on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the New York Liberty as they play against the Connecticut Sun. With analysts Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you with us. And the Liberty start out with the ball. And with the 2010s in the rear-view mirror, who would you name your player of the decade?
Well, I like championships, so if we're going to talk championships and who won those titles, you have to go with Maya Moore. 4 rings during the decade with the Lynx, and Moore was also all WNBA in each of the 8 seasons she played during the decade.
Well, give me Diana Taurasi. The all-time scoring leader spent most of the decade in her 30s and didn't slow down a bit, winning a pair of scoring titles, 5 first-team all-WNBA selections, and she also led the Mercury to the 2014 title. After 21 triple-doubles in high school, Sabrina Ionescu topped that number and everyone in college history with an eye-popping 26 triple-doubles over 4 years. The 5'11" super guard more than doubled the second highest total in men's or women's college history.
Now here's Bonner. 5 on the clock. And she wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
I'm old school. I mean, I know the mid-range jumper isn't cool anymore, but Bonner, she still has this tool in her game, and it gives defenses headaches.
Nurse with it, covered by January. And for Sabrina Ionescu, she had 8 triple-doubles during her senior year alone.
And one of them was very special, with Steph Curry and his daughter sitting courtside. Sabrina had a triple-double close to her hometown of Walnut Creek in Northern California. A great moment for Ionescu, a big Warriors fan growing up who describes Steph as a big brother.
Now here's Zahui B. Yep, that one goes.
Plays concrete against contact. Zahui B didn't seem too bothered by the defense there.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Pass to Jones. Shoots over Zahui B. And that one's good. Jones.
What a plus it is to get those looks in the paint.
Outside Durr. Tries again. Dawana Bonner with the block.
Perfect read from Bonner there. Getting in the right spot to come up with the rejection.
And there's the foul on the shot. She'll go to the line for 2. And New York called for the foul.
And every single player who plays in this league dreams of becoming an all-star. But for some, it might take a little bit longer. Just look at Dawana Bonner. Wasn't an all-star for her first 6 seasons in the league, but things changed in year 7. She earned all-star honors for the first time in 2015, then did it again in 2018 and 2019.
And it's tied up with that one. And nowadays we see Bonner as a 3-time All-Star. But as a player, how can you build on that first All-Star game appearance?
Well, I think it's motivating for players, Blake. Once you see your hard work pay off, it opens up even more ways for you to improve your game. All-Star rosters can change every year, so it's up to you to put in the work and get there again. Well, Dawana Bonner has been a full-time starter for years, guys, but it wasn't always that way. She was the WNBA's 6th Woman of the Year in each of her first 3 seasons in the league. But then in year 4, she really started to take off, guys.
Here's Thomas. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Thomas. That shot's good on the assist by Jasmine Thomas. And Tim, we saw Bonner eventually go from a reserve to a starter in this league, but how hard can that transition be?
It can be tough, Blake. A lot of players are used to having a certain role for a team or getting certain looks throughout a game, but Bonner is adaptable, and she's only elevated her game since the big adjustment.
Offensive rebound. Out to Nurse. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. The Sun with the lead. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
January outside. Back to Thomas. Pass to Thomas. January outside. Shot clock at 6. Up top, Jones. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Teardrop shot. Thomas with the steal. Here's the break. Jones, covered by Zoe B. Bonner outside. Drills it from outside.
The scouting report on Bonner is probably play off a bit, but when in rhythm, she is better as a shooter.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Zoe B. Now here's Durr. Nurse outside. They need this. But they recover it. And Jones pulls it down. January outside. Thomas. Goes back up. And Thomas with the lay-in.
Yeah, just a force on the glass, mainly because of a good combination of strength and stamina. And it's easy to tell that Thomas simply does not take plays off.
New York calls timeout.
If you want to talk about players who do everything in this league, you have to mention Alyssa Thomas. During her breakout 2017 campaign, Thomas not only ranked top 10 in the WNBA in total rebounds, but also assists, earning her a spot on the All-Star team for the first time.
It's Kia Nurse on the wing, covered by January. Looking to end the drought. And it's Jasmine Thomas with the rebound. January outside. Back to Thomas. Pass to Thomas. With the fadeaway, and there's another one for the Sun.
They've come into this game with a very aggressive approach, pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
Yeah, it sure is working, Tim, and they're finding the open lanes to the hoop and just owning this game early on.
What a start.
Now here's Nurse. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Durr. Rejected by DeWanna Bonner. Inside, Jones. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Timeout called the Liberty. Only 2 players in WNBA history have scored over 50 points in a single game. But what about a 60-point game, guys? Can that be done?
Absolutely, especially with how teams are shooting threes, how much faster the pace is going. And really, my pick to do it would be Breanna Stewart. She's a dominant scorer. She can hit threes. She's got a polished offensive skill set. And all it takes is one explosive night where she's feeling it to make history.
Good pick, Tim, but I think rookie Sabrina Ionescu can get it done at some point. Now, she has a dangerous all-around skill set and a long list of big-time performances. So I wouldn't put a 60-point game past her.
Durr, Bonner defending. Shot to stop the run. Durr's shot is off.
You know, it's not been the best quarter for her as far as scoring. We'll see if she can get back on track.
Back to Bonner. To the paint. Here's Thomas. And the basket is good.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Over to the left wing. To the inside. The kick out to Bonner. January. Down low. Thomas. That's good, and it's Breon January with the dime.
And they're beginning to just fall apart defensively, especially on the interior.
Yeah, they're crumbling like a cookie right now, and that's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim.
Pass to Nurse. Clock at 6. Here's Allen. And again, it's the Liberty missing. The Sun on offense. Thomas with the ball to the inside. Stolen by Zawi B. Nurse with it. She's covered by Thomas. Back to Nurse. Two on the clock. Shot to end the cold run. Offensive board. Yep, that one goes.
Here's Zawi B stepping up for her team. Saves the play by grabbing the board, and then on top of that, scores the basket.
Now here's January. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Here's Bonner. That one goes in.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
Pass to Allen. Durr. Top of the key. And nothing seeming to work as that one misses, and she's 0 for 5. Here's Bonner. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
A star for the 2019 Connecticut Sun during their run to the WNBA Finals, Alyssa Thomas averaged 16 points per game in the playoffs. Pretty impressive, right? Well, what if I told you she did so with a torn labrum in each shoulder? Just shows you the incredible heart of Alyssa Thomas.
And for Thomas, she played through those significant injuries during the finals run. But, you know, she didn't complain one bit.
One of Thomas's teammates in college and an opponent in the finals, Shatori Walker-Kimbrough, she kind of said it best. Who has 2 torn labrums and plays like that? The answer is probably the toughest player in the league, Alyssa Thomas.
I think she willed that shot to go in because she had started the game 0 for 3 and didn't want to keep it up.
Now Heidemann. Pass to Bonner. Jones outside. Back to Bonner. DeWanna Bonner double team. Jones can't hit.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards here in the first.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy. Kind of like they got shot out of a cannon. They're really setting the tone.
Boom.
Now here's Clarendon. Here's Holmes, defended by Nurse. The basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up for her. That's on Kia Nurse. And when you think about the best distributors in the WNBA, guys, what do those playmakers all have in common?
Well, they all play a very unselfish brand of basketball, Blake. The best facilitators don't care who gets the credit. As long as they get the win, they couldn't be happier.
Yeah, and they almost have the kind of sixth sense on the hardwood. They're able to anticipate plays before they happen, which allows them to constantly stay a step ahead of the defense.
Now here's Nurse to the paint. Zahui B gets the bucket. And Connecticut has possession. They lead by 17. Here's Holmes, defended by Nurse. Jones inside. Zahui B on her. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's New York now. In transition, here come the Liberty. Nurse with the bucket.
Taking initiative in the open floor. When Nurse works hard in these situations, good things happen.
Here's Heidemann. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. That's on Kia Nurse. And she's had just one attempt at the line earlier this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. The Liberty making a switch here. She hits both from the stripe. Here's Clarendon. Pass to Durr. Stokes. And here's Clarendon. 6 on the shot clock. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, and will shoot 2 at the line. This is her first opportunity at the line this evening. The first one falls. And good on both. And here's Heidemann. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Pass to Holmes. Now plays Ons. Here's Heidemann. Now Jones. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Holmes. The putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Defensively, they have got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, still early, but you're right. They need to bump up the intensity on defense.
Now here's Clarendon. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Durr's shot is off. And here's Heidemann. Pass to Plaisance. Takes the three, and that's not going to go. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The Sun on top, leading by 17. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Well, not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback. A comfortable margin for the Sun here.
It's been smooth sailing through one on offense.
They really have made it look easy. There's no other way to put it.
And so here's Connecticut. Pass to Holmes. Here's Plaisance.
Nobody was anywhere close to her. She can't believe she didn't bury it.
To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Stokes. And she converts the layup.
Nice low post offense.
And here are the Sun. 15-point game. Pass to Mosqueda Lewis. Here's Holmes. 6 to shoot. And here's Heidemann. The shot. They get it back. Rhea Holmes on the wing. Now Heidemann. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And again, Connecticut no good.
Oh, man. That's one she'd like to have over.
Durr. The shot from the low post is good.
Known more for her shooting than her finishing, but don't you dare sleep on Durr's touch around the basket.
Pass to Mosqueda Lewis. Plaisance. Out to the wing. Here's Heidemann. Holmes. Clarendon covering. From about 16. The rebound by Zawibi.
It's been that kind of a game for her, but look, the team is still winning, so keep your head up and just try to move on and be better from this.
Now here's Durr. And she banks in the layup.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
Pass to Heidemann. The floater. It's deflected. And she gets it back. And she makes that one. Timeout called the Liberty.
I think the coach has to be frustrated by their lack of production offensively. And I can't blame them. They're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
And it's at the point where this slump is going to take a mental toll on them. It's a good timeout to try to keep them from getting too discouraged.
And they've gotten the looks, they've gotten open, but they just can't get them to fall.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Second shot opportunity. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
Well, the second-round pick in the 2015 WNBA draft, Zawi B entered the league with all-star potential. And you know what? I think she's going to eventually reach that potential. There's no doubt in my mind.
True shot.
And the first one at the line is good. So she gets them both. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into this second quarter. Now here's Thomas. Rhea Holmes on the wing. Clarendon covering. Jones outside. Thomas. Here's Holmes. Nailed from three-point land.
An accurate distributor. Thomas keeps her head on a swivel. And look, if you're open, she'll find you.
Pass to Allen. Inside. Here's Zawi B. Here's Allen. Now Stokes. The tray. It's good from long range.
But for the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
Thomas outside. To the paint. And the basket by Mosqueda Lewis.
Handles the ball like a point guard. Thomas has the confidence and ability to disperse the rock.
She's covered by Thomas. Back to Clarendon. She can't get that one. And it's the Sun taking it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to Thomas. Mosqueda Lewis. Here's Jones. That shot off.
After a solid rookie year in the WNBA, Jonquel Jones took it to another level during her second year in the league. Jones was named the 2017 Most Improved Player with the Sun, named to her first All-Star game and a member of the All-WNBA team.
Looked like she was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does she take defenders off the dribble like that?
Thomas with the ball. Pass to Jones. Thomas outside. Thomas outside. Jones. Great positioning on the putback.
Another bucket in the paint. That's just something they have not been able to stop today. And if they want to win this game, they got to figure out how to stop it.
You know, Brian, I think it's time to switch things up on D. What they've got going on right now is not getting it done.
Pass to Allen. She's covered by Thomas. For Jones, she saw her scoring average skyrocket during that sophomore campaign, going from 6 per game all the way up to 15.
Yeah, and really beyond the scoring, Jones also led the league in rebounding. And defensively, she was top 10 in blocks. What a year for Jones back in 2017. From a young player finding her way to a perennial all-star.
Great D that time from Alyssa Thomas. And so here's Connecticut. The lead is 15. Pass to Holmes. Mosqueda Lewis. Up and in for basket number 4, and that makes her 4 for 5.
Boy, not a lot of resistance inside, and they're taking advantage.
That aspect of this game, the play in the paint, has gone almost entirely their way.
Absolutely.
Some solid defense from Jasmine Thomas.
She just hasn't looked right. She hasn't. And something is off with her mechanics, I think.
Up top, Thomas. Pass to Mosqueda Lewis. Holmes takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Again and again, they're pounding the defense and creating high percentage looks from close range.
And even under pressure in tight, they've maintained their concentration and converted their opportunities.
Those second chance points, they're just like bonus points if you can get them.
Timeout called, the Sun. So both teams making some changes here. And so it looks like the Sun will retain possession here.
That is such a careless pass. You got to keep your head in the game.
New York on D, trailing by 17. Bonner outside. The putback, it's good on the putback.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, and that's firmly in the driver's seat.
Rebounding, it's an effort stat. They've been the more determined team to this point.
Here's Allen, looking for her first basket still in this one. Nurse, shot clock at 6. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call.
Foolish play. I mean, she's got to be thinking out there.
Which she clearly isn't at this moment, or maybe she was thinking, just not about basketball.
Now here's Bonner. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Here's Jones. The putback. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And what a performance we're seeing from her. Not one miss today. Remarkable.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Bonner. Jones with it. Clarendon covering. Pass to Thomas. To the wing, right side. Now here's Bonner. Tipped away and stolen by Clarendon. Here's Stokes. Nurse. Her shot is good. Scores her third basket in 6 attempts. I think that's 50%. And here's Thomas. Alyssa Thomas on the wing. Pass to Thomas. Jones. There's the 3. Thomas, good.
They're hovering above, right around 50% for the game in three-pointers, but they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Now here's Clarendon. To the left wing. Stokes controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and she's heating up.
To the inside. That's another one for her. Her 5th in just 7 shots.
She's created some good opportunities for herself and made the most of them.
Pass to Allen. Down low. Zowie B makes it off the glass.
What an intimidating inside presence. Defenders have their hands full when Zowie B is near the rim.
Now Bonner. She's got 12. Jones with it. She's off on that one. Amanda Zowie B with the defensive effort.
One thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness drawing contact, putting the defense in some early foul trouble.
Good point, and they should get back to that. Continue to press that advantage.
Be aggressive.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one. And she makes the first.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're down.
Both good at the line. Here's Heidemann. Pass to Plaisance. Now January, defended by Nurse. Now Bonner. They grab their own miss. And so it's New York with it. It's an 18-point game. January with the steal. Pass to Heidemann. Another shot. They get a hand on it.
Yeah, I think she has been way off the mark this quarter. It is getting rough.
Outside Clarendon. And here's Stokes. Nurse, covered by January. Nurse outside.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Capable of reading the floor and making the right decision. January, the veteran, knows her team depends on her to facilitate.
Now here's Clarendon. Just 5 on the clock. Nurse outside. New York, no good that time either. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Sun on top, delivering the blowout. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going in what has been a runaway of a game so far. It's been an absolute clinic out there by DeWanna Bonner.
The defensive effort and intensity that she's brought to this game has been fantastic, really firing up her teammates.
She's been patrolling the court, blocking shot after shot out there, and really has made a statement with their defensive play.
Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final two quarters. Now here's Bonner. DeWanna Bonner double team. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 shooting night.
There are so many ways she can score. Bonner can operate in the paint. Her physical abilities help with that.
Pass to Durr. Now here's Nurse. Covered by January. Tries to break her ice. Misses off the left iron.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
Thomas, good.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
Here's Allen. Let's go with a 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
One of the advantages for Nurse, she's 6 feet, so tall for a point, allows her to get a clear view of the whole court. February 24th, 2020. It's a day that Sabrina Ionescu will not soon forget. In the morning, Ionescu was a speaker at Kobe Bryant's memorial at Staples Center in Los Angeles. An incredible, emotional moment for anyone, let alone a college senior. But after giving an incredible, heartfelt speech, she had work to do that night.
It's rebounded by Thomas. And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
January. Pass to Bonner. To the middle. Thomas, good. And for Ionescu, after giving that speech, she flew up from Los Angeles to the Bay Area for a Monday night national TV primetime game.
Emotionally and physically drained, she arrived to the gym just 90 minutes before the game. In her final game in the Bay Area where she grew up, Ionescu not only delivered a triple-double, she also became the first collegiate player to ever amass 2,000 points, 1,000 assists, and 1,000 rebounds in a career.
Now here's Jones. 10 points for her. Back to Thomas. Soft touch off the glass.
Nice pass there to set up the bucket.
And 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
She's covered by Thomas. Here's Nurse. Banked in off the glass.
You see why Nurse operates way more than your average guard inside. It's not just her height, it's also the mentality.
Now here's Thomas. She's got 5. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more. And she's got her first opportunity at the line here tonight.
A much improved free throw shooter. Thomas is always looking to get better.
And the Liberty call time here.
They'd seen enough scoring in the paint and wanted to send a message to their team. Lock things up inside.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all those points coming against them in the paint.
And maybe it's more help. It's to front a player. They've got to try something. And so it's New York with it. Nurse outside.
Not gonna go that time. That's some solid defense from Jonquel Jones. Pass to Thomas. To the paint. And that one's good. Jones.
It's not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many looks from in close.
You know, usually when teams give up runs like this, it's because they allow chances from inside. Make them beat you from deep.
For three, Kia Nurse. And the Liberty get it back. It's good.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebounding, effort.
January. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket for a terrific assist. You know, they've done a lot of that today.
And, you know, it's something we haven't seen much at the opposite end of the court.
One shot.
Born in the Bahamas, Jonquel Jones grew up in the city of Freeport. And as a kid, she excelled at soccer until a growth spurt saw her grow from 5'8" to 6'2", a half a foot. Jones continued her basketball career by going to the U.S. to play in college, just the third women's D1 player from the Bahamas. After a successful amateur career, Jones was a first-round pick back in 2016.
Now here's Thomas. She's got 8. Holmes, defended by Nurse. The reverse. And the bucket is good from Thomas in deep.
Solid work right there. There's a big difference in field goal percentages of these teams in the second half.
And that difference has come about because we've got one team moving sharply, getting good shots, and the other just a little bit stagnant. It's tough to watch.
Yeah, one coach did his job at halftime. The other, not so much.
Clock at 6. A rebound by Holmes. And for Jones, while she was born in the Bahamas and has played a lot of hoops in the U.S., she actually plays internationally for a different country.
Yeah, interestingly, Jones elected to play for Bosnia and Herzegovina. A difficult decision, but one that Jones felt financially and athletically would help her out. Jones remains focused on raising the level of youth basketball in the Bahamas. Just a tremendous long-term goal for her.
A frustrating quarter for her, especially with the team trailing.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Everybody always thinks it's passing that gets you assists, but also their movement off the ball, it's created those opportunities.
Now here's Durr. It doesn't go for her. That's some solid defense from Jonquel Jones. Pass to Holmes. Bonner with it. Defended by Nurse. A nice shot by Bonner.
She's up to her usual trick, shooting it well, scoring a lot of points, getting them in front.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Here's Allen. Bonner defending. To end the run. And that one's good. And so here's Connecticut. Pass to Holmes. Thomas. Here's Holmes. Defended by Nurse. And the basket by Holmes.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Nurse outside. Outside Durr. Zowie B with it. It's good, as 5 others before it were. She's now shooting 6 for 7.
She's knocking down her shots today, but it unfortunately hasn't really translated to the scoreboard.
Now here's Thomas. 10 points for her. Pass to Bonner. Now Thomas.
Another good rebound, and we know she's giving up some inches to a few of the other players, but that just hasn't mattered.
And it's Jasmine Thomas with the rebound. 4-on-3 on the break. Bonner with it, and Nurse picks her up defensively.
Their crisp passing has opened things up offensively.
Yeah, it makes the game easy. 10 straight points off of an assist. That's impressive.
Out to Durr. To the inside. Poked away. Nurse with the bucket.
Good possession resulting in the easy one down low.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Bonner outside. There's the double team with Durr. A nice shot by Bonner.
And they're really keeping that ball hopping around.
Yeah, hip-hopping around if you ask me. Look, their last 5 trips have all ended with a great pass leading to a hoop. They are really sharing the basketball.
Now here's Nurse. She's got 10. Now here's Durr. Nurse right side. Elbow shot. The Sun pull it in.
A big lead for them, both on the scoreboard and the rebounding column.
Well, rebounding has been a big key, asserting their will, and they've taken control. She has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it really hasn't affected the team that much. Oh, man, she is so good at making those lead passes.
Now here's Thomas. 20 points for her. Back to Bonner. Thomas. Pass to Bonner. Over Durr. And Durr pulls it in.
That should be thanking her for that miss.
High arcing shot, and she sinks the layup.
Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Now here's Jones. She's got 17. Back to Thomas. Up and in on the layup.
She's shaking off her cold shooting performance from the first half.
She's covered by Thomas. Pass to Durr. From the line. And Bonner pulls it down.
She's killing them with her poor shooting.
Yes, it's good. That bucket takes her to 9 for 14.
It's hard to slow down DeWanna Bonner when she's scoring like this because she keeps her foot on the gas pedal.
Pass to Durr. Doesn't go for her. Great D that time from Alyssa Thomas. Now here's Bonner. Holmes. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Shows off the playmaking ability. Bonner sees things on the court that other players simply don't.
Nurse outside. She's covered by Thomas. Pass to Allen. Great D that time from Alyssa Thomas. Fast break, here they come. Bonner inside. They get the rebound. Goes up again. And she lays it in.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller defender on her and took it straight to the bucket for the easy two.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Sun on top, opening a huge gap. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Some floor generalship right here, guys, showing us why they're always in good hands when she's in charge.
Yeah, she's the straw that stirs the drink for them, and that's how she does it with her dynamite passing skills.
Welcome back as the fourth quarter is right ahead. Not exactly a close contest here. Pass to Holmes, and here is Jones. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one. And the Sun making a change here. That's also good, so she hits them both. Here's Heidemann. Pass to Holmes. Down low. Here's Jones. That one good for 2.
Defensively, they've got to start bodying them up. You know, get a little bit more physical and help your chances at winning this game.
Yeah, they're getting outclassed in the paint, and the worst part, it's at both ends of the floor.
Now here's Jones. And Jones pulls it down. And here's Holmes. And the call will be against Holmes. That is her first foul of the game. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Now Heidemann. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Charles. And the Sun get it back.
There's another opportunity. I mean, everything is going right for them.
Jones outside. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter.
Solid job by the defense to get in her way as she was going up to the rim.
Here's Mosqueda Lewis. Sweet little floater.
It's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. And 2 shots coming up at the line as she gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Connecticut.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And she sinks the second. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside Charles. Pass to Plaisance. Charles up top. Basket counts. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it. Here's Odom. Right at the free throw line. The shot comes out, and Connecticut will come the other way. Here's Mosqueda Lewis. Pass to Heidemann. Now here's Jones. Shot clock at 6. Outside Charles. They get it again. Plaisance. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2. The first free throw is good. And that one falls, so she hits both of them. Jones with it. Pass to Holmes. Guarded by Charles. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Just a total loss of concentration right there.
Yeah, this game could turn even more sour on them if those are the kinds of mistakes they're going to make.
Need better focus.
And here's Plaisance. Poked loose. Jones. Pass to Plaisance. It's tipped. And they'll keep possession. Out of bounds. Sun ball as Connecticut keeps possession. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside Charles. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Jones. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
Well, thus far, they managed to overcome an off game from her offensively.
Kept alive. Off target at the rim. And here's Connecticut. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And here's Heidemann. Pass to Plaisance. Puts up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, the D sagged off, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the 3.
Here's Holmes. Now here's Walker. To stop the drought. The rebound by Mosqueda Lewis.
She kind of short-armed that shot after doing a nice job of getting open.
It's good.
Hey, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint, and they keep scoring points.
And you know, Brian, there's not really a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting in the paint like they have been on this run.
Now here's Walker. Inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. Here's Heidemann. Pass to Plaisance. Over Holmes. And that shot falls short that time. Now here's Walker. D right on her. "14 feet out." And Jones pulls it down.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Charles. Lays it up and banks it in.
They carried out the plan perfectly that time around.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
The second chance effort, and the layup is up and in.
And that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready to react as soon as the shot goes up.
Plaisance gets the bucket.
And she's having a quarter, converting at a high percentage.
Now Jones. Pass to Walker. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Now here's Charles. Pass to Mosqueda Lewis. Heedman. Charles in the post. Guarded by Jones. Second chance shot. And there's the bucket as Jones finishes it off.
Terrific job to convert the putback. She stayed with that play from start to finish, and that's something we say about her a lot.
Now here's Jones. Right wing. Here's Walker. Can't hit that one. To the wing on the left. Here's Heidemann. And it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and she'll go to the line. The Sun making a switch here.
One shot. And if they continue their outstanding free throw shooting here in the second half, that'll help them seal the deal, especially down the stretch.
Yeah, they've yet to miss a single foul shot this half. We call that TCB, taking care of business.
Now here's Jones. She can't get that one to fall. And so here's Connecticut. Here's Heidemann. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And the first one falls for her. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Jones. Pass to Holmes. 5 to shoot. And again, it's the Liberty missing. The Sun on offense. Outside Charles. And here's Heidemann. Jones, guarded by Walker. And she comes up with the deuce.
Great communication between teammates there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Here's Holmes, guarded by Charles. Pass to Jones.
Another good rebound. She's pulled down a bunch. Hasn't mattered that you know what? She's a little size challenge in the post.
Charles with it. Here's Jones. And here's Heidemann. Got a piece of it. Jones outside. Pass to Walker. Guarded by Jones. To the right side. Looking to end the run. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Outside Charles. Now here's Jones. To the paint. Out to the wing. Here's Heidemann. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Way to go after it. Pursue that pumpkin. She didn't give up until she knocked it down.
And so it's New York with it. Pass to Holmes. Now here's Walker, guarded by Charles. And here they come. And there it is.
Well, once she took off, Didi didn't have any interest in getting in her way.
They did the right thing. Just give up the 2 points and move forward.
Yeah, just get out of the way. I would have got out of the way.
Now here's Walker. Floats one up. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. And she'll shoot two. And there's the foul against Connecticut.
One of 3 first-round picks who declared early in the 2020 draft, Megan Walker made incredible strides over her 3 years at UConn, averaging just 5 points per game as a freshman. Walker stepped up as a sophomore, getting to 12 points per game. Her junior and final season, Walker exploded, scoring almost 20 points per game.
First free throw is good. And so she makes both from the line. And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Here's Heidemann, guarded by Jones. And the Liberty with possession here. Just 5 to shoot. The shot that time not on target.
This has not been a quarter to remember for her.
I mean, what's going on right now? What is this? She's not making any sort of impact for them at that end of the court.
Now Heidemann. So we see the Sun taking the W here. The outcome of this one was never in doubt.
They were really putting out a supreme effort, and it felt like once they had this significant lead, they were not going to let it go.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.